Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, and we are here with Night, Artemis, and their puppies, and we're going to turn it to night as soon as we can. Oh wow, there's the Druids in the flyover. Alright, do we have names on? Yes, we do. Let's quickly sleep so that we can turn it to night, because that is part of Night's challenge, is that we must play it at night as much as possible, which isn't always possible for that brief moment, but as much as we can, we're going to be playing at night. Let's get up. And the puppies don't apparently sleep. That sounds accurate. No, they do sleep sometimes, I'm sure, but I don't think in the game. I mean, they have to sleep sometime in real life, but you know how it is when, like, especially if you think about, like, having a baby. Is that just a leaf blowing? I think that's a leaf blowing. But if you think about if you have a really little baby, they, like, it's always... when they actually sleep, it's a big deal, because a lot of the time they don't, in many cases. Imagine it could be that way with wolf puppies, too. They don't seem to sleep when you want them to, and so when they do, it's a huge relief. Okay, so Artemis has Dasker. Let's keep walking this way. Oh gosh, we're close. We don't have far to go today, but we're going to have to face this open field, and we've had scary issues here before. The last time, right about here, was when you-know-who popped up. And, yeah, that could easily happen again. So we want to be very careful. Alright. I think we're going to be okay, though. Everybody's doing good, we're doing good. Everything's fine. We don't have a fallback this episode because we didn't go to the cattle ranch, and I'm not going to run all the way across the map to get there. So, yeah, we don't have a fallback. If a puppy dies in this, we don't have a chance to rescue them unless it's to a cougar. If it's to a cougar, then we get a 50-50 chance as a result of a Zona and Navi's challenge. But that's still not a guaranteed save, so... oh boy. Yeah, we're going to do our very best to protect all of these guys. If we can. Where is the eagle coming from? I don't even see it. Okay, that means it's gone. If it cuts off like that, it means it's gone. You can see the druids growling at us over there. But we managed to intimidate them pretty strongly last time, last season, so I don't think we have too much to fear from them. Alright, we basically took part of their territory and claimed it as our own, which can be how it works in the world of wolves. There's not... pack conflicts aren't always... they happen sometimes, but they don't always happen. But, and a lot of the time when they do, it's more bluff than anything. But yeah, there definitely is conflict between packs over territory and such, and it can be a matter of claiming the land. And you claim the place, then it can be a thing where whichever wolf pack has the best hunting grounds, like maybe it'll come into contest. It would all depend, though. It's a huge cost-benefit thing, because if you think about it, every time a wild animal gets into a fight, they don't have access to veterinary care. If they get an injury, even if it's small, and it gets infected, they could die. And so conflict in the animal kingdom is not taken lightly. And that's why a lot of the time, like, if you have a dog and it likes to bark through the fence at the neighbor's dog, and it sounds really loud and scary, a lot of that is just big bluff and bluster. They're trying to say, I'm big, I'm bad, I'm scary, stay away from me, to avoid an all-out fight. And that's the case with wolves, too. They'll snarl, they'll growl, they'll raise their hackles, they'll act really, really aggressive. And it's a big show trying to avoid an actual fight. They'll be trying to show that, hey, they're tough, they're scary, you don't want to mess with them, so you better back down. And a lot of the time that can prevent it from escalating into a serious fight. That said, a lot of the time loners who venture into a wolf pack territory are in serious threat and could even be killed. A lot of the time it would be more pack versus pack. That would be more of a matter of bluff. And that's why lone wolves generally will stay out of pack territory. Is there something over there? What is that? That's the wagon wheel. Okay. But that's not to say pack versus pack never happens, because it does. It's just a lot of the time it does get chalked up to a lot of bluffing to avoid potential serious injuries. So yeah, fun little fact there. But yeah, not too intimidated by the Druids. They're not nearly as formidable as they used to be. They've lost a lot of their fighting ability when some of the older pack members that were more experienced died. So let's keep it moving. So far, so good. I don't want to jinx it. We just have one carcass left to reach, though. It's kind of nice to set up carcasses because they almost act as waypoints, and it's kind of a mark of how far you've come. And Artemis seems to be favoring Dasker this time. Kind of interesting. Sometimes the mates will favor one puppy over another, and it is interesting. So let us see. We gotta keep moving this way. Hopefully. What was that? Why did it lag like that? Was it just the autosave? Sometimes when it lags like that, it means something just spawned. Like just that half second of lag. And sometimes it means sometimes it's just the autosave. And I think it was just the autosave. But I always get a little paranoid whenever it freezes up just for that brief moment, because it's like, did something just appear behind me? Do I need to be concerned? So thankfully I think we're okay though. Let's see, are we almost there? We're almost there, you guys. We are almost there, although this part of the journey is kind of notorious for coyotes, so we do have to be kind of cautious. I think we can make it, though. I think we can make it. Artemis has Cassia, okay. Maybe I'll let them catch up a little bit. I feel like Knight is maybe the impatient sort who gets a little bit ahead and then has to remind himself to slow down because the puppies just can't keep up. And they're all like, Dad, slow down. We can't make it this fast. And he's just urging everybody to keep moving, and Artemis maybe has to come in and be like, okay, they have very short legs. They can't actually walk that fast. I feel like Knight could be the very sort of impatient, almost snappy kind of wolf who would be very strict in order to keep his puppies alive, but at the same time that's not necessarily a good thing. He might be a little bit too strict. He might take it a little bit too extreme. Alright, so Cassia, Dasker, and Fergus. Artemis, are you eating that carcass without eating that carcass? Or are you just sitting? I think you were just sitting. Alright. Cassia. Don't do it, Cassia. Cassia. Oh, gracious. Alright, we've got to eat. I don't like Cassia being behind me like that, but I think we're going to be okay. So let's head this way. Wait. I think that was just Artemis. Okay. I heard the footsteps. I heard the footsteps and I panicked. Alright. We're gonna do this, you guys. We're gonna do this. We've got all four close, but not quite. We're not out of the danger zone yet, but we are nearly there. We just have to get up this hill, and assuming we can do that, then we'll be safe. This can be the most dangerous part of the journey, though. I don't know how many puppies we've lost here, but it's been a fair portion. Out of all the pups we've lost, probably 30% have been lost right here in this area right here. This little last leg of the journey. Not to mention all the near misses we've had where a predator has almost gotten a pup. Alright. Come on, you guys. You can do it. Just a little bit further. Alright, just because we're playing on pretty easy doesn't mean it's going to be pretty easy. Guys, oftentimes our pretty easy litters are the most difficult ones we've actually had. Alright, we're almost there. We are almost there. It's this area. It's right here. We're here. Okay, come on, you guys. You can do it. Come on, puppies. Artemis, are you here? Yes, Artemis is here. Okay, we just need puppies now. We just need puppies now. Okay, Vulcan, Fergus. They're here. What about the others? Come on, you guys. Dasker, Cassia, we did it, you guys! That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, gosh. I never know how tough I should expect it to be, because sometimes it's really tough and sometimes it's not. It doesn't even depend on the difficulty that much, but we made it, you guys. So, whew, that was a little bit dramatic. Not quite as dramatic as the last time, but still kind of dramatic. But yeah, so that will conclude this litter, and we will be jumping back in next week with Aurora's second litter, and hopefully that will go a little better than the first time. We had some issues with the first litter. So anyway, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.